Hello, ladies. Everyone's doing a recording today, so welcome whenever you're doing this. Hopefully, not on the hottest day of the year like I'm currently doing it. I was going to record this outside, and I went outside and I was like, no, too sweaty. We are doing our fire mandala today, which is all about twists and core work. Quite good for a fiery day. So, we're actually going to start seated. So come into a seated position. Sit up nice and tall. Rest your hands onto your knees. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And just softly shut your eyes. And just start to breathe in and out of your nose. Sending your breath all the way down into your belly. That's the center of our fire. Qualities of fire being that energy that gives you that transformative energy. So maybe if there is something you are after in life, a goal that you've got, kind of channeling your inner fire to help you achieve those goals. And just taking a deep breath and an exhale. Another deep breath in and an exhale. Alright, we're going to start our opening poses today with a pigeon pose. So that's going to be working the outside of the hip. So coming into your pigeon pose. If it's too deep to go into a full pigeon, you can kind of take a little half pigeon here. Otherwise, wiggle that hip over and find that full pigeon pose. Obviously, the closer you have the heel in towards you, the easier it will be. If you need to place a block underneath your right hip, you can. You can place a block underneath your head as well here. So starting by activating that outer hip into your glute as well. Using the slow start of this class to connect to your body, connect to your breath. How are you feeling today? How might you change up your practice to benefit yourself? Right, just keep breathing into the hip. Maybe it's starting to feel a little bit looser now as you've just been holding for a minute. We're just taking 2 minutes on either side. Right, taking another breath in. And then exhale, slowly come up. Place the hands on the floor. Let's just tuck our left toes, lift the left knee, come into a downward dog just for a second. And then we'll switch the side. So left knee comes forward unless you took the left knee first. Obviously then bring your right knee forward. Wiggle around, use any props. Take the kind of easier version or the more restorative version with a bent back knee if you want to take that half pigeon pose. Just breathe again into that outer hip. Continuing with that breath. About a minute down, just another minute to go. Right, just take a few more deep breaths. And then slowly come back up onto your hands. Now tuck your back toes, lift your knees, step it back into that downward dog position. Maybe gently pedal out those feet. And then just drop your knees to the mat, find a child's pose, hips towards the heels. Come onto your fingertips and walk your hands over to the left-hand corner of the mat. So now we're working that side body open. Push the hip towards the heel. Breathe into that side body stretch. Nice, just take 2 more breaths. One last inhale. And as you exhale, walk the hands in towards center. Take 1 neutralizing breath. And then tiptoe those hands over to the right hand side. See if that left arm might reach in front of your right arm. Just breathe into that side body there. Inhaling and exhaling. You do want to feel a stretch in that side body, so if you can't feel it, walk the hands over to the right even more and walk the hands forward a little bit till you find that stretch. Okay, taking another breath in. And then exhale, just take a few more breaths here. Just balance out those sides. And then walk the palms back in towards center. All right, we're going to start to take circles with the hips. So as you come forward, move your hips towards the right. As far over as you can. Drop them forward, engage the glutes. And then push them all the way to the left. And then the hips towards the heels. And again, send those hips towards the right as far as you can. Drop the hips forward to the left. And then back. We'll take that on the left side. So inhale, come forward towards the left. Drop the hips forward. Over to the right, back into center once more. You should feel that in that hip as you come round. I just realised my shoulders run back to front. Hey, we roll. Take another breath. And then exhale, start to come on forward. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward dog. Pedal out those feet. Wake up the body. Going to start to bring that fire into our practice now. So, palms push into the mat. Inhale, right leg, extend it high. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hips, like side body stretch. Inhale, re-extend. And as you exhale, step your right foot outside your left hand, drop your heel. Inhale, left arm lifts. As you exhale, left hand comes down, spin onto your left toes. Inhale, right leg re-extends. And as you exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Now inhale, your right arm lifts, either a twist or you roll to the outer edge of the feet and reach back. And as you exhale, travel towards the back of your mat. Same thing, inhale, either easy twist or drop to the outer edge of your feet and lean back. And as you exhale, step it back through your vinyasa. Through your cobra or your up dog. And exhale is your downward dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Step those feet in and out. Right arm, reach it underneath. Take hold of your left ankle or calf. Start to pull on that calf and twist the gaze underneath that left armpit. Keep pushing into the knuckles. Keep breathing into that twist. Right arm reaches forward, switch sides. Left hand underneath. Take the ankle. Start to pull and find that rotation. Lower belly draws in. We're going to keep those bandhas active, those energy locks. Pelvic floor muscles, switch them on. Another breath. Exhale, release your left hand. Walk the feet back, normal down dog. Same thing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Then inhale, re-extend. As you exhale, step your right foot outside your left hand, drop your left heel. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Exhale, bring it down, spin to the toes. Inhale, right leg, scoop it up. Exhale, step the right foot through. Now as you inhale, either easy twist or roll to the outer edge of the feet, reach back. Exhale, travel all the way to the front. Inhale, same thing. Maybe twist, maybe drop to the feet. Exhale, step it back. Vinyasa. You can take one leg vinyasas. You can take kundinyasanas. Knees, chest, chin. Breathe it here. Inhale. Exhale, drop those knees. Puppy pose. Walk the palms forward. Melt your forehead or your chest down towards the mat. Arms straight. Back band is engaged. And so keep sinking that chest down every exhale. Breathe it in. And then push into your forearms. Snake those hips all the way forward. Drop the hips. Open through your chest. Exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Downward dog. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Left side. Inhale, left leg extends. As you exhale, bend the knees, open the hip. Inhale to re-extend. And as you exhale, left foot steps across outside the right hand, drop the heel. Inhale, right arm, extend it high. Exhale, right hand down, spin onto the toes. Inhale, left leg, scoop it up. As you exhale, step your left foot through. Inhale, easy twist or reach it back. Exhale, travel towards the back of your mat. Again, inhale, easy twist or reach back. Exhale, step it back. Vinyasa. Downward dog, we meet it there. Right, from here, as you inhale, just come up onto your toes. And then as you exhale, turn your knees to the right and sit your hips towards your heels. So inhale, down dog, up on your toes. Exhale, turn your knees to the left, hips to heels. Again, inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, knees to the right. Then inhale, come up onto those toes. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, come up onto those toes. Exhale, normal down dog. Bring it back, left leg, extend it high, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open through your hip. Inhale to re-extend. And as you exhale, left foot outside of the right hand. Inhale, right arm extended up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, swing it back up. And then exhale, step it through. Inhale, either a twist or roll to the outer edge of your feet. Exhale, turn to the front. Again, inhale, easy twist or roll. And then exhale, vinyasa of your choice. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Drop to the forearms. Walk the feet in as far as you possibly can. Now push the ground away. Hold it here. That's it. Get those hips over those shoulders. One more breath. And then push into the palms. Can those forearms lift up off the mat, downward dog. Bring your feet together. Gaze forward. Lift the heels, soften the knees. Try and float the feet forward. Woo! Nearly went too far to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Wasn't ready for the explosion. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift tall. Exhale, palms to the hearts. Inhale, arms out to the sides, palms to shoulder height. Exhale, gather your hands over your belly, that fire center. Find that energy. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or maybe float it back. Vinyasa. Feel free to skip as many as you want during this heat. Alright ladies, second round, right leg, extend it high. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. And as you exhale, step it to the outside of the left hand. Now as you inhale, left arm reach. Spin onto your heels. Lower your hips down towards the mat. And we pulse, push into your heels. Inhale, lift up, left arm up and over. Exhale, lower back down. Again, inhale, lift, send it back. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale, lift it up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower, final time. Inhale, push, lift. Exhale, left hand down, spin onto the left toes. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, right arm twist or reach back. Exhale, travel to the back. Inhale, twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Through your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. From here, as we inhale, roll it forward, high plank. Now as you exhale, push your hips to your heels, but drop your knees to the right. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees to the left. Now this time, inhale, come forward, maybe take it into an up dog on your toes. Exhale, hips to heels, knees to the right. Inhale, come forward, lift the chest. Exhale, knees to the left. Once more, inhale, up dog. Exhale, knees to the right, maybe reach your right arm up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, knees to the left, maybe the left arm lifts. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Ooh. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's bring it back. Right leg, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, re-extend the right leg. And then exhale, step it outside of your left hand, sorry. Drop the left heel, left arm extends. Now we're holding. You've got options. Keep your foot down. Lean back, lift your right foot up. Maybe your left hand reaches to the outer edge of your right foot. You try and kick that right foot forward and twist the gaze underneath your left armpit. Maybe you cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh and kind of take a little half lotus pose. Or you can cross your right thigh on top of your left, try and take a little eagle pose with your legs. Lots of variations here. Just take another breath. And then exhale, left hand down. Right leg, inhale, extend it high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, twist, right arm reaches up or back. Exhale, travel towards the front. Inhale, twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Through your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's take a couple of breaths. If anyone needs a little wrist break, feel free to sit to your knees, roll the wrists out for a second. There's a lot of pressure on them in this class, so make sure that they're warm. All right, no surprises, exact same thing, but on our left leg. Left leg, inhale, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee, open through your hip. Then inhale, re-extend. As you exhale, left foot outside of the right hand, drop the right heel. Inhale, right arm lifts. As you exhale, you lower your hips down towards the mat. We pulse, inhale, lift the hips up, right arm up and over. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. Two more, inhale, lift. Feel that fire. Exhale, lower it down. Final one, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, right hand down, spin onto your right toes. Left leg, extend it high, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, your twist. Exhale, travel towards the back. Inhale, your twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Downward dog. We'll meet back. Give you a chance to catch up. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. All right, we're going back to those twists. This time, inhale, come forward. Come straight into your up dog. As you exhale, twist your knees to the right, hip to your heels. Inhale, come straight into your up dog. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale, in your up dog. Exhale, knees to the right. Maybe that right arm lifts. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, knees to the left. Maybe that arm lifts. Then inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Few breaths. It's fiery. We are feeling that energy start to build. Use your breath, try not to get too kind of erratic in it. We keep moving in a fluid pace. Left side, inhale, left leg extend. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, re-extend. And as you exhale, left foot outside of the right hand. Drop the right heel, inhale, extend your right arm up. Now we hold, stay, lean back, lift the foot. Right hand maybe takes the outside of the left foot. Maybe you kick it forward and you twist. Half lotus, left foot crosses on that right ankle, you hold. Maybe you cross the thighs, you bend into the knees. Have a little play around. Or you can stay with the foot down. Take another breath. Exhale, right hand down. Spin onto your right toes, left leg extends, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, your twist. Exhale, travel towards the front. Inhale, your twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Downward dog. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Drop the knees down towards the mat. All right, a few options. Puppy pose, forearm stand, working on that build, or you can come with me. Oh, I think I'm being bitten by an ant, and come into a headstand. So we're going to take a headstand, you clasp the hands. Even if you don't headstand, you can kind of come into it, but you don't actually have to go full up. Just feel what it's like to put that weight into the head. So measure your distance by opposite arm to elbow, and that's where your elbow should be. And then keep your elbows as they are, bring your hands to clasp. That's the head for your basket for your head. Place the kind of back of your head into it, so the crown of your head's on the floor. You should feel if your head's in the right position from when you then tuck your toes and lift your hips. Now maybe you're just walking your feet in today and you're just holding there, squeeze. If you get a little bit more confident, squeeze one foot in, maybe squeeze the other foot in. Maybe you're going for a full headstand. You can do this with a wall. Feel free to pause me and have a little bit of a longer play if you want. Making sure that you're pushing some of that weight into the arms so it's not all on the head. And then try and control it on the way back out. And then wherever you are, come to kneeling. Let's take a moment. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another breath in. And then an exhale. Great. Then start to come forward. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. And come into your downward dog. Breathe it here. Inhale. And then an exhale. One more breath in. And then start to gaze forward. Lift the heels, soften the knees. Step walk or maybe float your way forward. Find that halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise to standing lift tall. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Let's close it off. Inhale, hands out to the sides, palms down. Exhale, gather your hands at your heart. Inhale, reach up, maybe back. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back. Vinyasa. And we meet in downward dog. We're preparing for our final round here. We're going to add on elsewhere. So right leg, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee, open through your hip. Inhale to re-extend. And as you exhale, fallen triangle, right foot outside the left hand. Left arm, extend it high. Exhale, release the left hand. Inhale, right leg extends. And as you exhale, step your right foot through. Now this time, right arm lifts. Everyone turn your right toes out to the side. And as you exhale, think about dropping your left hip, and that will make you roll to the outer edge of both feet. Now we're going to pulse. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm up and over. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, lower the hips. Again, inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, lower the hips. And then inhale, right arm up and over. As you exhale, start to travel towards the back of your mat. Inhale, find your twist once again. Exhale, step it back. Vinyasa. Great. From here, lift the heels, come forward, high plank. Keep the shoulders over the wrists. Maybe you stay. Maybe the left arm reaches forward. Maybe the right toes can come off the mat. Really strong here. Another breath. Then release the left hand, release the right foot. Downward dog. Bring it back, right leg, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee, open through your hip. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, right foot outside of the left hand. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, extend the right leg. And then exhale, step it through. As you inhale, right arm lifts up, this time side plank. Step that right foot back on top of that left foot. Find that side plank position. Maybe lift the right leg. Maybe see if you can bind your right toes and lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, you've got one more breath. Then you're bringing that right leg back towards the front of the mat again. So bring it all the way back and step it down. All right, inhale here. Exhale, travel to the front. Inhale, find your twist. Exhale, vinyasa. Great, breathe it in. And then breathe it out. Okay, you've got another 5 breaths, playtime. Whatever you want to practice on, headstands, forearm stands. Maybe you rest, take some time. Completely up to you. So I'm going to come into another headstand, clasping my hands, placing my head in towards my basket, tiptoe in. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe no jumping in headstands, by the way. So that's why you squeeze that heel in first. So don't try and lift the knee up. Squeeze the knee in towards the belly. Tilt your hips back so that you should just be able to pick that other foot off and hold it here. And then push into those forearms so that the weight's not completely on the head. Maybe just hang out here, hold this shape. And of course have a little play around in forehead stand. Now wherever you are, see if you can control it back down again. And we'll be in a quick kneeling position. Hands to the thighs, close the eyes, soften the shoulders, deep breath. Big sigh through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And then a sigh. Left side, let's bring it back. Plant the hands, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward dog. Left leg, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, re-extend, and as you exhale, step the left foot outside of the right hand. Drop the heel, inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left leg, scoop it up. And as you exhale, step it through. Now move your right arm forward slightly if you have tough pain in the wrists. Left arm, extend it up, tiptoe that left foot out and turn it to the side. As you exhale, roll to the outer edge of the feet, drop the hips. Inhale, lift the hips, left arm up and over. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, lower it down. And again, inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. Then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, travel towards the back of your mat. Find your twist again. Inhale, exhale, vinyasa. Right. Bring it back. If you want to, take a big breath out through your mouth. Release some of that fire. All right, plank hold, lift the heels, come forward. High plank, shoulders over the wrists, maybe you stay. Maybe your left toes come off the mat, just a little bit. If you've got the balance there, maybe the right arm reaches forward by the ear. the right hand, release the left foot, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Left leg, extend it high. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fallen triangle, set the foot outside. Right arm, extend it high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg, scoop it up. And as you exhale, step the left foot through. Right arm down, inhale, left arm lift, side plank. Set that left foot on top of your right foot. Hold, take your variations. Maybe you bend into the right foot, catch the big toe, and then reach your left leg up towards the ceiling. You can keep that right knee bent to make that happen. Great, now you're bringing that left foot all the way back to the front of the mat. Take a breath. As you exhale, travel towards the front of your mat. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, vinyasa, send it through. Nice. Full breath in and a full breath out. 5 breaths you choose. Forearm stands, head stands, child's pose, puppy pose. Find that way. I'm going to take a few breaths in my forearm stand. So maybe you're just lifting one leg at a time. Maybe you're taking a couple of just little hops. See if you can get that bottom foot to just float off the mat. Take a couple of hops on either side, if you're going for this version. And then we're all going to meet in a child's pose. Release the hands by the feet, release your forehead down onto the mat. Find that breath. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Maybe one more breath. And then slide the hands forward. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. You're in your downward dog. Bring the feet together. Let's go for that little hop forward. I'll try not to take out the mat this time. So go forward, lift the heel, soften through the knees. Think about getting those hips above the shoulders. Step it through. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up to standing. Palms to the heart center as you exhale. Inhale, hands out to the sides, palms face down. Exhale, gather your hands over your belly, that fire center. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or float it back. Vinyasa. Lovely. All right, we've got a few little standing sequence now before we close. So our right leg, extend it high. As you exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Now inhale, rise up, find a high lunge position. Reach the arms up by the ears. Now start to twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm reaches forward, hold it there. Maybe you drop your right hand to the back of your left thigh. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling as you lean back slightly. Engage your left glute. Nice, now inhale, sweep both arms up, high lunge. As you exhale, palms to your heart center, twist your body over to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. You can drop your knee to the floor here. You can keep it lifted. You can open up your arms. You can take a bind, wrapping your left hand underneath the thigh, right hand around the back. Wherever you are, one more breath in your twist. And then release your hands down. Frame the right foot. Right leg, 3-leg dog. Inhale. As you exhale, right foot outside of your left hand. Fallen triangle, left arm lifts. Now pick up your toes, drop your hips down towards the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold it forward. Let's come into a wide leg fold. If you just want to rest here, kind of use your restorative version. You can take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes, keep those thighs engaged. Even harder, reach those arms forward. That's really going to engage those thighs. So whichever version you want to take. Then lift your chest back up. Now, turn towards the back of the mat. Your right ankle is crossing on top of your left thigh. Figure of 4. Bend up your left knee in towards you. And then just try and push that right knee away from you. Now you might need to kind of straighten your left leg a little bit so the bend isn't as deep. Maybe see if you can reach your right hand to take the inside of your right foot. And then find a little twist, gaze over that back shoulder. You might even be able to place that right elbow in the right foot and take twist there. Right, now start to straighten out your right leg. Plant your right toes towards the mat, over the left foot. So your left hand stays at the front of the mat. Now push into your right foot. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm up and over. And then exhale, bring your right hand down. High plank, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Great. All right, we've got that on the left and then we slow it down. So extend left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot through. As you inhale, high lunge picks you up. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left hand back. Try and straighten out through that right leg, but draw the tailbone under. Maybe drop the left hand to the back of the right thigh. As you reach your right arm up, maybe there's a lean back, open up. And then left arm reaches up, high lunge. Exhale, palms to the heart center, twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of that left thigh. Find that rotation. Any variations here? Binds, opening up the arms. Anything you want to do to make that twist a little bit deeper. One more breath. And then exhale, release the hands, frame the left foot. 3-leg dog, inhale, pick it up. Exhale, your left foot steps outside of your right hand. Inhale, right arm lifts. And as you exhale, drop all the way onto your bum. I'm going to take some side lean. So right arm inside of the right leg. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, send it up and over by the ear. You don't have to reach for the foot. Just find that side body opener. The toes are available. Make sure the left shoulder doesn't pull in. We pull the left shoulder open, find that rotation. Right, come on all the way up, switch sides. Left hand or forearm inside the left foot. Right arm goes up. And then find that side body stretch. Twist to the whole outside of our bodies. That includes the upper body as well as the outside of the legs. Pull that right shoulder open, gaze up underneath your armpit if you can. And then come all the way back up. Now you're twisting to the back, crossing your left ankle on top of that right thigh. And then bend up your right foot slightly, it doesn't have to be super deep. Hands behind you, just find that little opening first. You can stay, or you can bring that left hand inside of the left foot and just kind of pull on the foot to take a little twist. You might be able to bring that left elbow inside of the foot and take a little twist that way. Nice. All right, now start to kind of straighten out your right leg. Plant your left toes onto the mat, crossing over the right thigh. Right hand to the front. Now push into that left foot as you inhale. Pick the hips up, your left arm goes up and over, and as you exhale, left hand comes down. High plank, you might need to wiggle yourself back onto your mat. As you exhale, final vinyasa. Great, breathe it in. And breathe it out. Gaze forward. Hop or step the feet through. Come to seated. So come on down. Bring those feet through. And then out in front. Right, we're going to roll straight onto our backs now. So come down onto your spine. And take a few back bends. So we should be nice and warm. Obviously haven't been working out chest. So we might not feel like we can go into our deepest expression. And that's okay. So I'm going to start with a bridge pose. Feet hip distance apart, palms by your sides. Now push into your heels, start to lift those hips up off the mat. Push into your toes when you get up there. Maybe clasp the hands under the back. Roll onto the outer edge of the shoulders and then push up even more. Try not to let the knees splay out. Imagine you've got that imaginary ball, squeeze it in. And then gently release. Roll that spine vertebrae by vertebrae back down to the mat. Window wipe those legs either side. Alright, you can take one more back bend. So if bridge pose was as far as you want to take it today, go for another bridge pose. If you want to take it into your wheel, start to bring the hands behind the head. And then when you're ready, wherever you are, push into your feet. Start to come all the way up. If this is too deep, come onto your toes here. Lift the heels in your wheel. Let the head drop back. Push that chest through the armpits. Engage with the glutes. Keep pushing the hips up. Take one more breath. And then wherever you are, control yourself. All the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Wiggle those knees from left to right. Loosen up the spine there. Maybe draw the knees in towards the chest if that feels good, and gently rock. Now we're going to end our practice in a shoulder stand. Unless you want to take headstand in its place, then you can. If you don't fancy a full shoulder stand, legs up the wall, move your bum so the legs go up. You can just take it here with the legs up, or full shoulder stand, start to roll the knees in towards the head. Hands come onto your lower back, or more of your middle back to be fair if you can. And then legs go up towards the ceiling. And then keep thinking of lifting the weight up and out of your chest. Keep your head still. So all that energy, all that fire, just letting that blood come back down through the body, back to the heart, back to the brain. If you are in your full shoulder stand, I'm going to go into your plow pose. So your feet go slowly behind the head until maybe the toes touch the floor. Maybe the knees need to bend, that's okay. Maybe you're getting a little bit of a hamstring stretching. Again, keep that neck still. There's a lot of pressure in the head and the neck here. Maybe you want to bend your knees, and so that your knees might eventually, you're trying to get them over your ears. So if we were trying to cover the ears here. Then if you are in any sort of shoulder stand, maybe use your hands as brakes, palms face down. See if you can bring your hips down, but slowly, and then maybe the hips can plant straight onto the hands. So we're controlling it all the way back down again till the hips drop. And then the legs follow. Come all the way down onto the mat. Then we prop up onto our elbows. We let the head drop back. Lion's breath, stick out the tongue. Deep breath. Exhale. Another breath in. And then exhale. And then soften the head back down onto the mat. Release the hands from underneath the bum. Let's hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze, gentle rock. And then Shavasana. Open those legs out long. Hands away from the body, palms up. If you're doing a recording, try not to skip your Shavasana. I know it's tempting, but it really is a full practice. We want to leave feeling calm and centered and grounded. Whatever you're doing next, you'll be able to serve yourself better if you've come back to that calm, level-headed feeling. So just melt into the mat here. The head gets heavy. The arms and the legs. Imagine that little flame in your belly is just slowly getting smaller and smaller till it eventually gets put out. Just breathe it here just for 2 to 3 minutes. come back out. Just start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Nod your head from side to side. Bring the feet together, send the hands above the head. Take a nice wake up stretch again. Roll it over, or maybe rock and roll up the spine if you fancy it. And then calm on all the way back up, finding a nice long spine, comfortable seat. And then bring the palms together at the heart center. So take a deep breath. Exhale. Get rid of those final bits of fire. Deep breath. And exhale. I'd like you to bow your head towards your hands. Namaste.